Hi, everyone. Take two. I started this and talked for about 3 minutes or read for 3 minutes with my mic on mute. So I hope this is all working out. Looks like it is. We are continuing day 2, Tuesday of Neville Goddard Continued. Your faith is your fortune. We are on chapter 5. Who am I? Neville Goddard continues. He says, This I am within you, the reader, this awareness, this consciousness of being is the Lord, the God of all flesh. I am is he that should come. Stop looking for another. As long as you believe in a God apart from yourself, as long as you believe in a God out there, you will continue to transfer the power of your expressions to your conceptions, forgetting that you are the conceiver. So if you think there's something out there, the power is out there and not in you, you won't realize that it is in you and you're the one causing the conceptions. You are the conceiver. The power conceiving and the thing conceived are one, but the power to conceive is greater than the conception. Jesus discovered this glorious truth when he declared, I and my Father are one, but my Father is greater than I. The power conceiving itself to be man is greater than its conception. All conceptions are limitations of the conceiver. So everything we make, all of our creations, all of our conceptions, our effects, our results, are limitations of the conceiver. Before Abraham was, I am. Before the world was, I am. Consciousness, remember we talked about this yesterday, consciousness precedes, comes before all manifestations, everything that exists, the effects, the material things. Consciousness precedes all manifestations and is the prop upon which all manifestations rest. To remove the manifestations, to remove any result, effect, anything manifested outside of us, to remove the manifestations, all that is required of you, the conceiver, is to take your attention away from the conception. Like we've talked about before, if we have our light, that's our thought, our power, we have our story, our film, what we're focusing on in front, what's going to project to the screen? The manifestation. So the only thing that we need to remove on the screen is this, the film. Get rid of it. Change the script. Put a new one in. All that is required of you, the conceiver, is to take your attention away from the conception. Instead of out of sight, out of mind, it really is out of mind, out of sight. That's a good one. So instead of saying out of sight, out of mind, out of sight is what it really is. The manifestation will remain in sight only as long as it takes the force with which the conceiver, I am, originally endowed it to spend itself. This applies to all creation from the infinitesimally small electron to the infinitely great universe. Be still and know that I am God. Yes, this very I am, your awareness of being is God, the only God. I am is the Lord, the God of all flesh, all manifestation. This presence, your unconditioned awareness, comprehends neither beginning nor ending. Limitations exist only in the manifestation. When you realize that this awareness is your eternal self, you will know that before Abraham was, I am. Begin to understand why you were told, go thou and do likewise. Begin now to identify yourself with this presence, your awareness, and the only reality. All manifestations but appear to be. You as man have no reality other than that which your eternal self, I am, believes itself to be. Whom do you say that I am? This is not a question asked 2,000 years ago. It is the eternal question addressed to the manifestation by the conceiver. It is your true self, your awareness of being, asking you its present conception of itself. Who do you believe your awareness to be? This answer can be defined only within yourself, regardless of the influence of another. Who do you believe your awareness to be? This answer can be defined only within yourself, regardless of the influence of another. I am, your true self, is not interested in man's opinion. All its interests lie in your conviction of yourself. What do you say of the I am within you? Can you answer and say, I am Christ? Your answer or degree of understanding will determine the place you will occupy in life. Do you say or believe yourself to be a man of a certain family, race, nation, etc.? Do you honestly believe this of yourself? Then life, your true self, will cause these conceptions to appear in your world, and you will live with them as though they are real. Woo. So really it goes into like we're all formless, we're all Audra. I love Audra. I love you, Audra. Girl, I'm talking about some serious stuff here. Yes. So it says the I am, the great I am, is our true inner self. It is not interested in anyone's opinion. All its interest lies in our own conviction of who we are. What do you say of the I am within you? Can you answer and say, I am Christ? Really, the Christ consciousness is just the highest sense of all of us. We have that Christ consciousness in us. Your answer or degree of understanding will determine the place you will occupy in life. Do you say or believe yourself to be a person of a certain family, a certain race, etc., a certain nation? Do you honestly believe this of yourself? Then life, your true self, will cause these conceptions to appear in your world, and you will live with them as though they are real. So these labels that the world puts on us, as long as we believe them, we are slaves to them. We're confined to them. Because it says, our true self is what we say we are. I am the door. I am the way. I am the resurrection and the life. No man or manifestation cometh unto my Father save by me. So through the mind, the Father. The I am, your consciousness, is the only door through which anything can pass into your world. Stop looking for signs. Signs follow. They do not precede. Begin to reverse the statement, seeing is believing, to believing is seeing. How much would your life change if you just accepted and adopted that concept? Instead of seeing is believing, I have to see it, then I'll believe it. To believing first is seeing. I'm not going to see it unless I believe. Start now to believe, not with the wavering confidence based on deceptive external evidence, but with an undaunted confidence based on the immutable law that you can be that which you desire to be. That's good. So start now to believe, not with the wavering confidence based on deceptive external evidence, but with an undaunted confidence based on the immutable law that you can be that which you desire to be. Let's just think about that. So start now to believe, not with the wavering confidence, like confidence that wavers. For example, when a woman says she's pregnant, we know how the cycle goes 9 months, but things happen. Things can happen. I'm sure if you've ever been pregnant or had kids or had anybody that has kids, it's like we have wavering confidence in the sense of, oh my gosh, is everything going to be okay? I have to wait a certain amount of weeks before it's safe to let everybody know that I'm expecting, because, things happen. And when you plant seeds, let's think about that. If an alien, I've heard this before, if an alien came from another planet to a farmer's land who just plowed and planted a whole new crop in a new season, and it's just flat, and the farmer told the alien, there is a ton of corn that could feed hundreds of people here. And the alien would just look at this flat land and be like, I don't think so. The farmer has faith because he understands that will come to fruition, that he planted the seeds, and by law, gestation, the harvest will come. We all have that faith. We don't see it, but we believe it because we know how the law works. But we read before that we believe it when it comes to law and nature, but we don't believe it when it comes to our mind, that if we plant a seed, it's going to reap a harvest. We don't apply those same rules to us. Can you imagine if you really treated your mind like a garden, fertile soil, and every thought was a seed, and you're like, let's go, and you planted all these seeds, and you're like, whoa, I don't want to harvest that shit. What am I planting? If we knew that every seed we planted truly had a harvest, big or small, I think we would be more careful, talking to myself, of what seeds I plant, what thoughts I have, what thoughts I nurture and water and plant and visit daily and talk to. Woof. Okay. So start now to believe, not with the wavering confidence based on the deceptive external evidence, but with an undaunted confidence based on the immutable law that you can be that which you desire to be. You will find that you are not a victim of fate, but a victim of your faith, your own. You will find that you are not a victim of fate, but a victim of faith, your own. Only through one door can that which you seek pass into the world of manifestation. I am the door. Your consciousness is the door, so you must become conscious of being and having that which you desire to be and to have. Your consciousness is the door, so you must become conscious of being and having that which you desire to be and to have. Any attempt to realize your desires in ways other than through the door of consciousness makes you a thief and a robber unto yourself. Any expression that is not felt is unnatural. Any expression that is not felt is unnatural. Before anything appears, God, I am, feels itself to be the thing desired, and then the thing felt appears. It is resurrected, lifted out of the nothingness. I am wealthy, poor, sick, healthy, free, or confined, where first of all impressions or conditions felt before they became visible expressions. I am wealthy, poor, healthy, sick, free, or confined. Those were all first impressions or conditions that were felt before they became visible expressions. Your world is your consciousness objectified. Waste no time trying to change the outside. Change the within or the impression, and the without or expression will take care of itself. When the truth of this statement dawns upon you, you will know that you have found the lost world. Word, Carla. It says word. When the truth of this statement dawns upon you, you will know that you have found the lost word, or the key to every door. I am your consciousness is the magical lost word which was made flesh in the likeness of that which you are conscious of being. We'll finish this tomorrow. It's a whole lot, guys. It's really plowing in the whole idea, your faith is your fortune. Whatever we believe, whatever we have faith in, whatever we claim to be, I am is what we will be. And it's here first, then it shows up here. Lots of good stuff, guys. Like always, thank you so much. I hope you join me Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern for mindfulness and mindset. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that, the vibration we're in, that tug of war that goes on when we're trying to accept a new possibility. What we're talking about here. Yes, Carla, it's all nice. Let's say who we are. Let's chant it. Let's have affirmations. But what does it really look like when we try to do that? When we introduce an absolute opposite concept, what happens in our physical body? Because we do have reactions. And I'll explain some things that I've gone through. So it should be fun. I hope you all join me on Thursday. As always, thank you for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I will see you tomorrow.